Her suitcase was still open on the bed when her phone lit up again. Face down. Silent. But the screen kept glowing. Fading. Glowing. Fading. Like a pulse that wouldn't die. I wasn't supposed to look. I didn't need to. Because I already knew the rhythm of that light. I had been watching it for weeks. Late nights. Bathroom doors locked. Soft smiles that never reached her eyes when she looked at me, but bloomed instantly when she looked at that screen. She walked in while I was folding her sweater. Slow steps. Careful breathing. "I think we should take a break," she said quietly. "I need to find myself." Find herself. Such a gentle sentence. So fragile. So clean. Like nothing inside it could possibly rot. I nodded before she even finished speaking. "I understand." Her shoulders dropped in relief. That was the first honest reaction she'd shown in months. She thought this would be messy. Tears. Questions. Begging. Negotiation. Instead, I handed her a roll of packing tape and helped her pack every single thing she owned. Every shirt, every charger, every book. Even the chipped mug she never used but refused to throw away. I labeled the boxes neatly. Bedroom, bathroom, desk, memories. She laughed nervously once. Asked if I was okay. I told her I just wanted things to be organized. What I didn't say was that I'd been organizing things for a long time. Passwords first. Email, streaming accounts, shared cloud storage. Food delivery apps, door access. Wi-Fi credentials, banking alerts, backup recovery numbers. Anything that recognized her, stopped. Anything that remembered her, forgot. Anything that opened for her, closed. Quietly, systematically, completely. By the time she zipped her last suitcase, her digital shadow was already dissolving. She hugged me before leaving. Soft, careful, almost grateful. "I just need space," she whispered. I nodded again. Space is easy to give when you've already erased someone's coordinates. 2 days later, she came back. Not to reconcile, just to grab a few small things she forgot. That's what she texted. But the building didn't open for her keycard. The Wi-Fi didn't connect. Her laptop rejected her login. Her fingerprint failed on the tablet she once used every night beside me. Even the smart lights ignored her voice. She stood in the hallway staring at her own reflection in the dark screen of the door panel. Like a ghost trying to remember where it used to live. Then she called me, her voice shaking. "Something's wrong. Nothing is recognizing me." I let silence stretch between us, long enough for confusion to become fear. Then I said gently, "Systems only remember active users." A pause. Breathing. "What does that mean?" I watched her through the security camera. Still standing outside. Still waiting to be let in. "It means," I said softly, "you already left." But that wasn't when this really began. It began 3 weeks earlier, when I noticed the second phone. The one she never charged near me. The one that never synced with anything we shared. The one that never officially existed. And once I noticed it, I started noticing everything. I didn't touch the second phone for 3 days. Not because I lacked opportunity. Because patience sharpens truth. She kept it hidden inside the lining of her gym bag. A place meant to feel temporary, forgotten, harmless. But the zipper teeth were worn from use, frequently opened, frequently closed. Nothing secret stays secret when it develops habits. I never searched for messages. That would have been emotional, reactive. Instead, I mapped patterns. When she used it, where she stood when reading it, how her breathing changed before replying. The small smile she suppressed, but never fully. Routine reveals what guilt tries to disguise. Every Thursday evening she found herself at the same cafe across town. She always ordered tea, never finished it. Left exactly 40 minutes later. So one Thursday, I arrived first. Different table, different angle, clear reflection in the window glass. He showed up 9 minutes after her. Comfortable, familiar, no hesitation in his body language. He didn't greet her like someone new. He greeted her like someone returning. She touched his wrist while speaking. That told me everything timelines try to hide. This wasn't escape. This was continuation. I didn't interrupt, didn't confront, didn't even stay long. I only needed visual confirmation. Emotion contaminates observation, and I wanted precision. Back home, I began collecting quieter evidence. Cloud backup she forgot to disable on an old tablet. Location pings stored deep in app permissions. Ride histories she assumed were deleted. Metadata from photos she never realized recorded coordinates, timestamps, proximity. Fragments, individually meaningless. Together, undeniable. But the real truth arrived accidentally. One night she fell asleep on the couch. The second phone slipped halfway from her bag, screen lit briefly from a notification. No name, just a preview. Counting days until you're finally free. Free. Such an interesting word when spoken by someone already living a double life. I didn't open the message. Didn't need to. Because betrayal isn't proven by content. It's proven by structure. Hidden systems require maintenance. Maintenance leaves trails. Trails reveal design. And once I understood the design, I built my response. Not revenge. Correction. She said she needed space to find herself. So I removed every place that confirmed she existed beside me. Legally, digitally, structurally. Lease updated. Authorized occupants changed. Delivery permissions revoked. Emergency contact removed. Shared subscriptions terminated. Facial recognition retrained. Voice models reset. Every system that once said welcome back now said unknown user. Identity is not emotional. It is administrative. 2 days after she left, she returned. And the world we built together refused to acknowledge her. When I finally opened the door, her face looked smaller somehow. Like confusion had physically reduced her. What did you do? She whispered. I handed her a printed folder. Inside were timestamps, location histories, entry logs, backup sync records, cafe surveillance stills. Her reflection in the glass, touching his wrist. No accusations, only chronology. Truth presented without emotion becomes heavier than any argument. Her lips trembled, eyes scanned faster, then slower, then stopped moving altogether. I was going to tell you, she said. No, she wasn't, because telling requires intention. And intention leaves preparation. I have found none. Only concealment, only delay, only parallel living. I didn't want to hurt you, she whispered. That sentence always fascinates me. People say it after choosing the one path guaranteed to do exactly that. I watched her collapse into the chair near the entrance. Not dramatic, just structurally unsupported. Like something holding her upright had quietly dissolved. Please, she said softly. Can we fix this? Fix. Repair implies damage to something shared. But what we had, she had already replaced. I simply finalized the transition. I helped you find space, I said calmly. Now you have all of it. She cried then. Real tears. Real fear. Not from losing me. From losing access. Access to comfort, stability, recognition, familiar systems that quietly affirmed her place in the world. Identity withdrawal is louder than heartbreak. She asked where she was supposed to go. I told her the truth. The same place you went every Thursday. No anger. No raised voice. Just alignment of consequences with choices. She left slowly. This time, carrying nothing. Because everything she believed was partially hers had already adjusted to her absence. That night the apartment felt silent. Not empty, corrected. For a long time, I stood in the hallway, where she had once waited for the door to recognize her. Now it responded instantly to me. Warm light, soft chime, seamless entry. Systems function best after removing unauthorized users. People are not very different. I didn't lose her. I removed the version of reality that required pretending she was ever fully mine. And the quiet that followed finally recognized me.